it not really make a
No, no.
Bro, you're going to the wrong shop. You're going to the wrong shop, fam.
Wrong shop. You got to stop
Create your
looking
own
into.
shop. Create your own shop.
Yeah, listen. Stop looking into the mainstream for bags of money to fall from the sky. The mainstream is set up so that it works. It's not
Mhm.
here to benefit you.
Because the thing is, yeah, if you actually deep it, yeah, it's a commercial marketplace. Do you want to make commercial music? Then go Apple Music. Simple. If you're making
Exactly.
something niche, you have to go from the gutter and then build one fan at a time. And be like, alright, cool. Yo, my man, I beg you like £10. If you got ten
And you know
pounds,
what as
yeah, go
well?
to
You
my
know
bank
what
app
as
or
well,
get
yeah?
my USB.
The mainstream is not got humans in it either. So if you want humans, you wouldn't worry about the mainstream because that's bots. Like you can pay for mainstream stuff, but I want humans. Like I want to be able to walk down my road and someone say they like my song, and when I release my song, they buy it, and I know they've bought it as a human being. And when they get older, they're gonna listen to it as a human being,
Yeah, it's
rather
much more
than
important
just
that
being.
someone likes your
Do you know what I
shit than
mean?
someone clicks like on it.
But a bot can click like.
No, that's
Do you
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying. It's
saying?
more important. No, it's more important that somebody actually genuinely likes it. If I like your
Yeah,
song, I'm going to tell people about your song. I'm going to play your song. If I
yeah.
click like on your
I
song,
think
if I
yeah.
click like on Twitter, I might not have even fucking press play. Do you get me?
Perfect example. Another perfect example. Cass is Dead won a Brit Award, not because he was begging it. Cass is Dead won a Brit Award, and it was not because he was begging it. What about that? See what I'm
True.
saying? You know what I'm trying
True.
to say? So, yes, it is a DIY. It's DIY. Now, to fix this DIY scene and the problems in it, let's solve the problems.
Yeah, but do you know what other thing, Wiley? Yeah, like it's
Tell me.
DIY. It's DIY, yes, yeah. But the other thing that we kind of forget is like I think was it Yizzy was saying it earlier. It's like sometimes you go B&Q, but you don't know how to do that skirting board. So you need to buy. You need to get a contractor. We need to find people around us that know the business as well to be able to do it DIY
Do
with
you
them.
know how to sell weed? Do you know
Used
how
to,
to sell
used
weed?
to, used to.
No comment, officer.
Exactly. No, but no, just some exactly clever. But I'm saying, look, if you know how to, all right, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's do another one.
Well, they got a problem.
What's the problem?
There's not enough club tunes.
Who's that? Is that Magic?
Yeah.
He's got a point.
Yeah,
Got a
no, but
point.
Madge, give it a chance for Blay, Cammy Riddim. Give it a chance for Nova. Give it a chance to marinate, you lot.
No, but in the
And let's
last
stop.
2 years,
Tell me.
what's your biggest grime club tune?
Well, in the last 2 years, drill is in my mind. Okay? Because that's what was in my. Remember, I am already done the 30 years. So you can ask me what went on. I can listen to all Cadell's, that's my brother. I can listen. The last 2 years, right? That's not what's important, Magic, actually.
Well, the reason I say that is because if we're saying, look, the big platforms are difficult to deal with, we've not got a proper Spotify playlist, we want to be independent, being in the club is the best way of being independent because you can block radio, you can block everything else,
Facts.
but you cannot
Facts.
block a club. And that's why I say it, because I've always seen with lots of artists around me,
Yes.
you get one big club tune, your life changes. You're suddenly someone. You're not a
It-
random person on a DVD. You're not a random freestyle on radio. You are
but you
that
mean a club
artist.
tune that goes into their ears of the mainstream?
No, not mainstream, just
You
a
just mean
club.
the underground club tune?
Underground club. So there's like dubstep
Okay.
raves, there's bassline raves, all these
Yes.
different places. And it's within the grime ecosphere, but it's actually a lot bigger because it's international, it's other places. And
Yes.
I've seen that a lot of times change people's lives. And if you look at artists that have had in grime, that have had careers for a long time, it's
What, Lethal
more
B, Temper T,
P
like
Money.
talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah,
should we talk about who's had a grime hit?
yeah, why not?
Yeah. So talking about who's had a grime, go on, carry on. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, so like say just in my personal experience, Elf Kid, we had Golden Boy. He went around the world with that song off one song. And yes, that was the right ecosystem at the time, and the wind was blowing in the right direction. But that one song changed his life. And for me, it's like if more people sat down with these artists and went, right, forget trying to write a million mixtapes and everything else. Let's get you a couple of big club songs that you can go and perform everywhere, because suddenly you can build an audience without any radio, any press, anyone gatekeeping you, and you've
Yes.
gotten in.
Yes, I agree. And also look, like I said this to someone else also the other day. They was talking about grime hits, and I explained to them who's had them, because not everyone has had them. Not everyone has had a Shutdown or a Feed 'em Lions or a, you understand, or a Next Hype or a Pow. Not everyone has had those songs, but some people have. So yes, it is important about the grime bangers, but I don't think that we should base the last 2 years off of like where was the grime bangers in the last 2 years. I think what we should do is be open to the fact that all of the other different urban genres have just been happening and we love them, but loving them reminds us that we have our own one. And moving forward, like we're looking for the problems, we're trying to solve them. Instead of always trying to make 10 mixtapes, let's concentrate on making grime singles. Is that a solution? Is
Yeah,
that
It
a yeah?
depends. It depends. Do you know what? I think it depends on each person's output. Though. Some people can do 10 mixtapes in a year. Some people can't.
yeah, but if every big grime artist from the top to the bottom had at least one or two of them, that gets new listeners that they go, oh, do you know what? I like this new single by whoever. I'm gonna go and check out the rest of the stuff. So it's like a loss leader that gets
I
you
think
to
I
their
think
shop.
what I think what Magic's trying
I
to
hear
say
what you're
is
saying. Yeah, I hear what. Oh, sorry, my
I,
bad. Go
I
on, G.
think what is Magic. If correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what you're trying to say is people are too focused on getting a reload lyric than an actual no. He's song. talking about having a grime banger instead of making 10 mixtapes. Yeah, but like but from what I've seen, from what I've seen, people don't even care about making a song, let alone a banger. They care about the
Helping them in a different way, and that's why that unit of
Power was
teams.
full of lyrics, just one reload lyric. That's all the people had, and that's on the biggest tune in grime.
Exactly, and
You didn't need an album to be on Power.
what Lethal did was curate that and go, all right, you've got a big lyric, you come over here, bring everyone together on that. And that's what I mean about the curation
Could
part.
you imagine if none of them had a big lyric? They just all had albums. What would you put on the
Yeah,
tune?
but it doesn't always work, you know. Because even as much as I love that last tune that Chip brought out with everyone on Grind Seam Save in 2024 or 2025, how long is that going to last at the moment? People kind
But
of
they're established artists, so they will get in 1 week what you will get in 1 year. Because they're
True that,
established
true that,
artists.
true
When
that,
you're
true
on the
that.
come up, you need to have something that people are even interested in. If you ain't got a reload lyric, why the hell do I want to listen to your album? I don't want to listen to your life if you can't even light up a room of your peers. Like, that's your personal feelings.
Yeah,
It's
now
mad.
true that. So, but this the other thing is you're juggling between who's your audience, right? When you're doing what you're doing.
Say that again.
Now I'm saying you're juggling the idea of who's your audience because if you're making a tune because you like to make that tune and you like the tune and you're going to release it, is the audience going to gravitate to it the same way if you just started from day dot?
If
Or are you trying to cater
Who
what you're
cares?
doing to
When
if
you make
some?
when a painter paints a picture, he don't care if anyone likes the picture. He cares. He's like, you know what I
Well,
mean? When does you make music for your own benefits, and then it leads to the masses because it starts with
true that,
you.
and I agree with that.
and a good
I
Your
agree
fan
with
example,
that.
base
I
ain't
agree. I
interest.
agree. I agree. I agree with that. But then when someone else is saying that you need to make a hit, yeah, I'm like, bro, making a hit, like you're trying to say, like there's a formula. You know what I mean? Like there's an audience formula that's going to gravitate to it instantly, and I don't agree with that. And I agree with
This
There's
what
ain't a
you're
too
saying.
many
problem, yeah.
MCs and not
But
enough artists. What everyone's saying is right. It's good to have wheel up bars. You need to have lyrics that get you noticed and that. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. If we take apart the fact of everyone's a good MC, yeah, let's just assume that that's the basic. We
They're
all do
not. They're
music.
not. They're
Hold,
not.
hold,
But go
no,
on.
but let me,
no, let
devil
him
advocate,
land.
let me
Let
land.
him land. Let him land.
Let's take away the fact of we should all be able to spit good grime lyrics on a set. Let's assume that's the given. What else is there then? Because then you have to make songs. There's nowhere to hide behind. Anyone, if you can jump on a set, that you should be able to do. This is grime. That's the minimum. What else is there? You make one wheel up bar, you make two wheel up bars, and then you just put it on any grime rhythm and you call it a song. That is not a song. That's not produced. You've taken rap radio lyrics and you've just put it on a song. You've not produced a song. You've not curated anything like Lethal did with Pow and brought people together or whatnot. Everyone spat their same radio lyrics, but did 8 people curate that and say, yo, this is going to go like this and that and that and that? No, couple people sat down and said, take A, take B, put it with C. We already do this, and now we have something. That doesn't happen like that anymore. You hear
I think
radio sets, you hear freestyles. Where's the song?
Dizzee, you're making a good point, yeah? And I've got a point off the back of that, yeah? I think what should happen more is when there's a set, yeah, and someone's murked an instrumental, like proper murked it with a lyric, the producer should be reaching out to that MC and saying, yo, put that lyric on this thing and making it into something, because the energy's already there. All you got to do is turn it into a tune. Because all these reload lyrics, yeah, you're murking it on a beat, yeah? People get used to hearing it on that beat, especially if that little clip went viral and then you're not turning that into a tune. That happens so often. Like
Boy in
people
the
are
corner.
enjoying
Boy in the
snippets.
corner is it?
People are
Boy,
enjoying little snippets of a YouTube clip more than songs because people ain't making songs that connect that same way.
but Rowdy, boy in the corner is exactly what you said. Boy in the corner is the man's radio bars, rave bars on beats that he made, and I've never heard anyone say that anyone in grime has made a better album than that boy.
Hold on, but we're not talking about
Major
the
difference.
ability to
Those
make that
radio
album. We're
lyrics
talking
were
about
big
moving forward.
lyrics.
Sorry.
We're talking about moving
Major
forward. You said,
difference. You can't just put any lyrics that you have to be busting up the rave to be able to put those
No,
rave lyrics on
no,
a
That's what I'm
you're
thing.
saying,
right.
Ron.
You're
I'm
right. You're
saying when
right.
you've
But
murked,
what I'm
when
saying
a
to them
particular
is,
lyric, when a
sorry, go
particular
on.
lyric has murked a particular rhythm, that lyric should be put on that rhythm, but it don't happen
Yeah,
enough.
yeah,
A lot
but
of producers
Look
don't
at the
do that.
difference.
Rowdy. That's what
Look
I'm
at his new
telling
album.
you. I'm telling you that Dizzy's album is that.
Yeah, and I'm saying more people should do that now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now.
but Rowdy, do you know how easy it is to sit at home and say what people should do and shouldn't do? That's why I'm on air.
True.
Because for the last week, I've been talking to my mates, and all I can hear is, Wiley, you should do this. Wiley, you should do that. And I'm sitting there thinking, I really want to go for a walk and have a tomato soup and not have to fucking do fuck all, right? But because I've signed up for it, it's too late. So when they say, Wiley, you got to do this, Wiley, you got to do that. If I speak to God, God's going to say, Wiley, don't listen to them. Sit down, have a cup of tea. That's what God's going to tell me to do. But because I love it as much as you lot, I want to talk about it. I want to make it happen. I want people to love it again. I want people to enjoy it. I want it to be like how we had it. But this time round, unfortunately, in 10, 15 years, jumping around on a stage with you, I won't be there.
Do
I
you know
will
what
be
it is
there
with
for the next 5 years. And after that, I'll be there, but I won't have to spit. I will be allowed to sit and watch. So
you know
that's
what it
why
is?
I'm trying to give you the last 5 years of my cancelled life so we can get back the infrastructure. That's what I'm doing. That's why.
I think. Can I say a
Tell me.
problem that? A problem that I think, like,
Tell me.
whenever I talk, bruv, we need to move with the times. We
Yes,
do
we
need to
do.
move with the times.
Tell
We
me what
do.
days are. Tell me what that means. Can you explain to me what that would
Because
mean to
look,
me today?
people are saying, phoning you, saying you should. When deep down, I always say this. I said, when you and Devlin was doing the dubs and whatnot, you was 26. I'm 27 now. Yeah, which means in the last 20 years, so much times you moved with the times. When did like? Why is everyone still expecting you to be the time mover? And Wiley, you should. Wiley, you should. No one should even be phoning and saying Wiley, you should. They should be saying Wiley, I have. Look, Wiley, I've done this. Do you know what I mean? Like adding to the thing. Like we can't always keep like expecting the oldest to be the time shifters and they let them chill and watch us do our thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like every time we've mentioned a problem, we've kind of looked at my brother like, bruv, allow it. Because some of the problems we've got to solve.
Yeah,
Like
but they're
in
not.
our
You know what it is,
internally
Cadell.
ourselves.
You know what it is. They're not putting the problem on me. I guess what it is it's like it's a everyone thing. It's not a one
Yeah.
person thing. That's why it's dangerous when people say
Dangerous.
I invented grime or it gets dangerous. You know why? Because even though I understand him, some other people might not because they weren't there. Okay, so then I sit and I think, you know what? He knows that he was the first one that they, I'm trying to say.
And then someone else will say, but More Fire album dropped before Boy in the Corner.
You
And
know
then
what I
we can
didn't like about that day, yeah?
Go on.
Like no one should, like, if you took everyone that was trying to, like, because you wasn't saying nothing, but if you took everyone that was saying something, yeah, and they was like going against each other, no, I did, no, it was Aaron's, no, it was Aaron's, yeah. If they actually worked together, yeah, who invented what, yeah, bruv, it would be such a much more beautiful time. And another thing is, if I start going against everyone my age, these are the same people that are going to tell me to not. But then at that point, they couldn't see past the chill out thing. You just need
Yeah,
to chill out
I
and
think
work
you're right,
together.
kiddo. You know,
Real talks.
I think you need to engage the youth. I think the youth control music a lot, like, and they're
Why?
just not engaged.
Like, we got to move with the times. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, the
It's not
youth
a.
has
It's
to
not a
be the.
diss. It's not a. Forget about the. Bruv, if we done a pub quiz about 2003, 4, 5 Grime about some 20-year-olds, I'm winning. So I'm not disrespecting the part
All right, I'm back.
at all.
He's
Yeah,
trying it.
but no, I'm not. No, but I'm saying in my age group, if you say everyone in my age group that